All right, warning, I'm in a robe and I look a hot mess, but I don't care. I seriously don't care. I'm having a very, very late start to my day. I probably should have put some clothes on, but I don't care. Hi, I'm in a robe, looking a hot mess. I don't care. I had to hop on really quick. I'm not going to take time to get dressed and do my makeup to come and speak my truth here. So basically, my post got a couple people on there, you know, they're like, why do I quote Jesus at all if I don't believe that he was God made flesh? Here's the thing. I believe Jesus was God made flesh, yes, but we all are. We're all God manifested here on earth. And that is what Jesus, he was coming from that level of consciousness. That's why he spoke the words that he spoke. That's why he said things like, I am the Father are one. I am the way, the truth, and the light. Because he was living from that level of consciousness where he understood that he was God. That's why he was accused of blasphemy. That's why he was accused of demonic possession. Same thing people say, really? You love my hot mess? Thanks, Anthony. Right? So why do I quote Jesus? Because I still believe that his teachings are a good foundation. But if I believe it's being distorted, misunderstood, I believe parts are being left out, and it's all part of the mass deception to keep us disempowered. So I believe it's all within. The kingdom of heaven is within, and that is where the work needs to be done. I think we need to stop looking outside for a savior or something to come and save us. We need to save ourselves. We need to wake up from our spiritual slumber and realize that we have power through our God-given free will. God is the essence of our being. It is the giant within us. We all have it inside of us. The kingdom is within. And even Jesus, these things are said in the Bible. I quote them because I believe it's discernment. I don't think it's cherry picking, right? Like, if you read the Bible word for word and that's all you take as truth, like, it contradicts itself. It's not loving. Cookies. I think the cookies are gone, baby. So why do I quote Jesus at all if I don't believe he was God made flesh? I believe that there's truth in what he had to say, but it's just being misunderstood. Ultimately, the work that has to be done is within, and as within, so without. And so they keep us in a state of fear, and keep us disempowered, keep us a mess inside internally, so that we are manifesting that in our outer world. Therefore, we're basically creating hell on earth. But once I believe enough of us spiritually awaken to what and who we truly are, which is God in its essence, and we start living from a place of love instead of from a place of fear, we are going to manifest heaven on earth. And that is the goal. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. When we start living in love and truth, we will create a world, a better world for our future, for our children. Oh, you can't have my boobies. No way, Jose. Say hi. She's wearing Amadeus's pajamas. She's a big girl now. They don't fit him anymore. These are bro's pajamas. Don't let those ignorant, illiterate Christians bother you. That would be like letting homeless person tell you how to be successful with business. Yeah, like, they don't bother me. It's what it is. It's like, you're annoying. Go away. Like, why? Stop trying to convert people. Live in your truth. Speak your truth. Live in love. That's it. Love is the answer. We are pure, unconditional love and light, and that's all that there is. And for somebody to go around and tell somebody that they're wrong Who are you to tell somebody that they're wrong? We're all on our own path. We're all on our own journey. We're all having our own experience. That's what I believe this life is about. Earth is a place where souls come to experience, to grow, and to evolve ultimately. And I believe once we learn our soul lessons, see, the thing is we're not learning our lessons. That's why we keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again, because we're like, we're spiritually dead and we're not learning. God bless you. We're not learning our lessons. And so we're stuck here on earth. But once we start to learn our lessons and we choose to grow, we choose to change, we choose to evolve consciously, we reach that state where, guess what? We don't have to come back to earth anymore. We've evolved from the spiritual school of earth, and we get to move on and be the spiritual beings that we are, and, you know, just living life in the universe, right? That's what I believe. So I believe this, like, what are we? What is this place? We're spiritual beings having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spirit beings. We are pure unconditional love and light at its core. We are God at the core. God is the focal point. God is the ocean, and we're all drops of the ocean, okay? So that's why together we have more power, because obviously when the drops come together, the ocean gets bigger. Thing is, they keep us separated. Oh, you're just one tiny little drop. What can you do? But guess what? You have more power than you know. You just have to access it. You have to realize it. And where do you realize it? It's not realized externally. It's realized internally. It's all within. The kingdom is within. And as within, so without. Right, baby? I love you. And that's all there is, love. And so for people to be telling people, hey, you're wrong and you're a sinner, and oh my God, really? We're all sinners. Okay, we know this. Right? There's not one perfect, not one. Okay, so take the plank out of your own eye and stop judging, because to judge is to not allow somebody to use their own free will. We have free will. We're given a choice to each their own path, okay? Ultimately, all paths will lead within. And that is where the work needs to be done. And you got to dig deep, and you got to heal. You got to heal from trauma and all your garbage, and heal so you don't infect the future, right? Like my post I put earlier, in the first 7 years of life, children are in the theta brainwave state, and they're absorbing information. You know, everyone says the mind of a child is like a sponge. It truly is. It's in theta brainwave state, and it's literally being programmed with all the beliefs that are going to set the foundation for their entire future. Your beliefs create your thoughts, and your thoughts create your reality. If you have shitty beliefs, you're going to have shitty thoughts. You're going to create a shitty life. Sorry, poopy. Right? So we got to stop. It has to stop somewhere. I don't believe that I have to believe that somebody died for me. I'm sorry. It's crazy, because my Christmas post from 3 years ago, I was literally the opposite. I was saying, let's remember what Christmas is about, you know, that our Savior was born. And I'm the exact opposite now. I don't believe that. I don't believe we need a Savior. I believe Christ is within. Christ in Greek means light. Okay? Christ needs to be realized within, the light within, that you are the light. Yes, baby. Popsicles. We don't have popsicles, baby. The light. We are the light. We are the light of the world. We are God's children. We are all God manifested here on earth. And when we wake up from our spiritual slumber and we start to come together and live in love instead of fear and judgment and separation, because we're all separate. Even we're fighting over everything. You know, anti-vax, vax, left, right, government, black, white. We're separated in everything. And religion too. Like Christians, they're called to love, yet they are you know, in my opinion, it's not loving to come up to somebody and be like, hey, you're wrong. Just love that person. Love them for who they are, where they're at in their life, right? Especially, like, I'm a pretty good person. Like, I'm trying to live from a place of love. I try to inspire people, uplift people, be positive, right? Yeah. What, baby? Okay. But so anyway, we're going to go, right? Because we got things to do. Like get dressed. I don't know. Are we even going to get dressed today? Probably not. I don't know why we had such a late day. My sleep schedule has been off. The energies have been crazy lately with all the new energies. I'm just having a cup of coffee. I gotta go take care of the cats. I wanted to read some of the comments here. More and more people are becoming aware of the hatred of the religious and monotheistic gods. Yep. It's like the Bible is like, God is not a loving God described in the Bible. And so if you go off of that, like, it's not a loving God. And so then again, you'd have to cherry pick, but yet they come at me for cherry picking. It's not cherry picking, it's discernment, okay? You take what resonates and you leave the rest, right? And also the truth, if you're limiting your beliefs to one man-made, written, one book that was written by man, the Bible, you're limiting your beliefs, okay? So because you got people like, okay, let's say like Deepak Chopra, for example, you know, he's, what is he? He's Hindu, right? He's from India. So, but he is open to all religions. He like, what's that thing that I posted? I believe there's truth in all religions. Yeah, baby. What? Goo gaga? What do you want? Here, I know. You want this? Want this? No? There's truth in all religions. We can't shut ourselves out to other parts of the world just because we're closed-minded. Okay, people? We got to open our minds. And when we open our minds... Popsicle? Yeah. We don't have popsicles. That's for the popsicles. I don't know, baby. We don't have popsicles. You want frozen peaches? You want frozen blueberries? You want frozen blueberries? Yeah? We have to love everybody. Doesn't matter if you're Christian, Jew, whatever you are. It has ice on it. Yeah. Above all else, love. Love is the answer. Love conquers all. The guy truly said love alone can't save you. Yes, it can. I'm pretty sure if I love myself, that's the beginning of salvation. Loving yourself. I get super passionate about this. Uh-oh, is my freezer not working right? Because these don't seem frozen. They seem like they're defrosting. Here you go, baby. Alright, y'all. I gotta check my freezer. Something's not... I'm gonna hop off after... Hold on. I want to make sure that if people are thirsty, I know where the well is. Should I be selfish and not share, or should I? Hey, Justin. You should share. We should always share. Sharing is caring. There are two types of people, good and evil. No, there aren't two types of people. There's one type of person, and we all have good and evil in us. We all have light and dark. So the thing is to conquer the darkness within ourselves to become more of the light that we are. Okay, so that's what I believe anyway. Anyway, let's all wake up from our spiritual slumber. Come together. Let's stop looking for the wrong in one another. Let's look for what's right in one another. And above all else, let's just freaking love each other. I think it's not about loving everyone, but about not hating people. Well, yeah, obviously, we don't want to hate people. we got to love everyone. If the Bible says, right, this is one truth that I believe from the Bible. It says, if you hate your brothers, or if what does it say? You hate God. Like, basically, you cannot hate your brother and love God, because guess what? Your brother is God. We're all God. We're all God manifested here on earth. God is coming, one focal point, energy, boom. We're all fractals of that focal point. So anyway, y'all, I'm off this. Much truth, love, and light to you. Have a namaste.